Hi Chris, can you tell me what the EUDR, EU Deforestation Regulation is?
So basically it's looking at areas around the world, certain commodities that are produced in those areas, and are they actually contributing to illegal deforestation? So there's a whole load of regulations being put in place, loads of rules which look at where you're sourcing those commodities from.
Who does the EUDR regulation apply to?
So for the end of this year, it applies to large enterprises, but from June next year, it applies to small to medium enterprises.
Who will it affect, Chris? Which sellers will this affect?
So it could affect quite a lot of people actually. So the main commodities are wood, soy, palm oil, cocoa, and all of the derivatives from those products. So if you even have 0.1% of one of those commodities in your product, it will still apply to you. What they're actually looking for are the bulk quantities. So in order for those ingredients to go into your product, you're going to be purchasing bulk quantities of those ingredients. So they're looking at where do you actually source those bulk ingredients from. So what's actually needed is that one of the main things that you need to start focusing on is the location. They call it the geolocation data. Now the geolocation data is specific coordinates to the area, plot of land that the product or the commodity has been sourced from. So they would then check and understand and ask for licensing from those suppliers to make sure that they're legally carrying out that forestry work. Now, one of the potential consequences, so you need to submit this data in a European portal called Traces. If it's not submitted at the point of entry into that region, then it will sit there in customs and you'll be faced with storage charges, which we all know are astronomical sometimes.
How can Expanded help with this?
No need to be worried at all. We have this covered. So we've got expertise in the portal, so we can get you set up in the portal very quickly over the next couple of months. We've got a bit of time to work on this. Then what we need to do is work with your supplier to obtain the information that you need. So we've got a handy checklist which we can share out with everybody, so that gives you clear guidance, step-by-step instructions on what you need to go looking for.
What do people need to be doing now?
So the main thing that you need to do is engage with us. Get in touch, set up a call. So I had a call yesterday with one of the clients. Their mind was at ease straight after that call. So you may be worrying about this or panicking. Does this apply to us? What about this? Does my product count? Get in touch with us. We can walk through your products, help you understand what you need to do. There's two key steps, as I mentioned. One, get you set up in the European portal. Two, we start working on the geolocation data.
Just to finalise everything, what advice would you be giving people now?
The advice right now is to act right now. So as I've mentioned, engage with us because some of this information and collating of the documents may take a couple of months. Some of the suppliers may not have access to some of the information, so we need to work with them to obtain it, generate it in some instances, and then registration in the portal, knowing the European timeline, it can be quite tedious and long-winded and can take quite a bit of time. So like with VAT registration, we don't want to be waiting until April, May next year and then find out it's going to take 3 months, because then that gives extra hurdles that are unnecessary. So yeah, act now.